Ever wondered how you can see the world without a necessarily huge budget? You want a travel experience without really having to spend a lot of money? It's your one and only Wakawaka Doctor here. Come with me, let me show you 10 cheap travel destinations all around the world. So number one, Cape Town, South Africa. South Africa is very beautiful, Cape Town in particular, and it has everything very cheap, from game drives to bungee jumping to diving with great white sharks to paragliding off the Table Mountain. Yes, I've done that one. If you're the party type, it's also amazing. They also have wonderful, awesome beaches along the coastline, and food is very cheap as well. So it's like Switzerland, but everything costs quarter of the price. Number two, Bali, Indonesia. Bali is the perfect place, if you like a mix of coconut cocktails with a taste of culture. That's Bali. You have a lot of um, budget friendly sites in Bali, and it's a very hot honeymoon destination. So if you're looking for a place you want to have fun, vacation, Bali is the place. Number three, Mexico. Mexico. What comes to mind when you hear Mexico? Unfortunately, I don't have sombreros and tacos. Yes. Well, Mexico is one of the only places where you talk of Mexico, you think of food. Food is extremely cheap, and you have palm trees calling out your name, cheap hotels. That's another destination you really want to go to. Number four, Morocco. I particularly like Marrakesh, and things are extremely cheap as well in Morocco. You can spend about $10 to $15 per room, and it's even cheaper in the outskirts of town. If you want to enjoy guided tours, want to enjoy minted tea, who likes to explore and visit a Turkish bath spa, you know what I mean? That's a place. You can get it for as low as $1. Morocco, that's a place. Number five, don't worry, it's not another M, it's E. E for Egypt. You want to see River Nile, you want to dive across the Red Sea, you want to see the Great Pyramids of Gaza, you want to see the Valley of the Kings. Egypt is where you want to be. It costs about $15 to even see the Great Pyramids of Gaza, and as a student, you get about 50% discount. Food is cheap, accommodation is cheap. You can even get a bottle of Coke for less than 30 cents. So, Egypt is one destination you don't want to miss out. Number six, okay. Southeast Asia has a lot of popular budget friendly travel destinations. But one that stands out for me and is number six is Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka has remained very mysterious to a lot of travelers all around the world, but this country is blissfully cheap to travel around. I mean, it has the most scenic travel destinations you could ever be, you could ever see, you could ever want to visit. Okay, so it's ideal for sun worshippers, surfers, hikers, and those looking for huge populations of Asian elephants. Sri Lanka is where you want to go. Special number seven. This country is one of the mysterious countries in Europe. You probably haven't heard about it, but for my number seven is Bosnia and Herzegovina. Bosnia and Herzegovina. Yes, it's one of the cheap travel sites you can go around Europe. Bosnia was ravaged by war up until I think April 1995, and the country has been trying steadily to recover for over a decade now or more. But it's open up to tourists, and it's an amazing place. For instance, in the south of the country, you'll find deserted beaches, and waters of the Adriatic Sea. Yes, that's where you find it. There's also this magical water they talk about in Bosnia that you find up and down the coast just before you get to Croatia. Is that not something intriguing, something you want to see? And it's cheap. Cheap to get there, cheap to live within, cheap food. Bosnia is number 7. Number 8 is a country very close to mine. You know, the Ghana. Yeah, Ghana is number 8. The Azonto guy. You know? Yeah. Ghana has been dubbed Africa for beginners. It's a country just in West Africa with huge coastal delights. It's very friendly, warm, and cheap, of course. If it wasn't cheap, when we're talking about it. So if you're one who's adventurous and looking for a beautiful place to relax down in Africa, and yet you still want to go around to see beautiful sights, Ghana is where you want to be. Like always, add to what makes it cheap. The food. Yes, the food is cheap. Food is cheap. Attraction sites are cheap. Alcohol and refreshments are also cheap. So Ghana it is, number 8. So it's number 9. We're almost finished now. It's number 9. Number 9 on my list is Vietnam. I know when you hear about Vietnam, the first thing that probably comes to your mind is the war with America. No. Vietnam has always been a cheap destination site and is still one of the top attractions all around the world. If you ever find yourself in Vietnam, you want to start by soaking up yourself in the electric atmosphere of this awesome country. You know, I had a massage in Vietnam on the beach. Cost me less than $5. Full body massage with oil. Full. Vietnam. You want to taste the cuisine, delicious delicacies, which are very cheap. That's one place you have to be. So number 10, last but not the least, is Turkey. Turkey. Yes. Turkey has always been one of the cheap destination sites. People don't like to go there. I don't know why. Maybe they haven't discovered it. But Turkey is even cheaper than. You know, if you're looking for caves, they have hotels that are made for the caves. Fountain water, all that in there. And they are cheap, they're not expensive at all. You can also have this hot air balloon. And you know, just be flying. Very beautiful. So top 10, those are my top 10 countries, and Turkey comes in at number 10. I cannot end this video without making some notable, worthy mentions as well. Countries like Spain, Bulgaria, Portugal, Cyprus, even Tunisia. Those are cheap travel destinations as well. Just didn't make my own top 10 list, but those countries are also cheap. So there you go. I remain your one and only Wakawaka Doctor. These are my own top 10 cheap travel sites. Thank you for listening.